This 26 Sports High School Hockey presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
All right, welcome back everybody to third period action. Jeff Castillo and Bill Dooley are here at the WEX, and the Vikings are down 4-0 to Traverse City Central Trojans. We should have that down pat by now, Jeff, that horn.
Just can't get that timing quite down. Well, it's not nearly as loud to our viewers as it is to us, but it's nevertheless, it is pretty loud.
All right, the Vikings looking for their first goal of the night. They've had a little spurt here and there of some pressure. I remember the Ian Munch line out there had some good pressure for a little bit. And they just need to sustain it for a little bit longer.
Yeah, right. I mean, they got to get an answer for the goalie here. They got to break the seal and get something, and probably get it early. They've dug themselves quite a hole, but it's not over till it's over. So
all you want to do is play hard in the third period, right. Let the chips fall. But then if you play a good third period, that mojo will move on to the next game.
Absolutely.
All right, third period action. That is deflected in behind the Cadillac net. Jack Stevenson for Traverse City, hustling good. Comes back to the point to Michael Fink. Fink to Hebden. Back to Stevenson. This line has been a thorn in Cadillac's side tonight. That shot is blocked by Farley from Fraze. Centering attempt right there, snatching it out of midair was Nick Meyer. And it was Parker Hebden again, yeah, and he's already got two, so he was looking for his hat trick on that one. Nick made it look easy.
Nick Meyer said, "No, not while I'm on."
Faceoff is won by the Vikings. Fox will put it around the boards to Farley. Good defensive play there to keep it in. You see how their forward backed up the defense on that play, Jeff, at the point? That was a good, smart play. Meyer will hold on to it. We are just underway here in the third period. 4-0 Traverse City Central over the Vikings.
Yeah, Central does a real good job of supporting the puck. And we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors once again, Pizza Plus of Cadillac and Cadillac Castings. Thank you so much for your support.
All right. Vikings will knock it down the ice. No icing because it was deflected. Anything close, the referees are going to be waving it off.
Boy, that was close. No, you saw that, but the
I did not see it. What happened?
Traverse City player was trying to dump the puck back behind the net and hit the puck at a little bit heavy of an angle. It came right out and hit the side of the net and came out in front of the net. Almost a costly mistake there. I know that surprised the goalie.
The Vikings, Mike Gussert on the face-off. Around the boards. Bonifacio lost it to Carpenter. Carpenter, that one is kept in. Nice job there by Olson for Traverse City. And Noah Scott right at the center ice mark. Nice cut back to the middle. Scott loses it, and that'll come out just over the blue line, so they'll have to regroup. Puck is taken away at center ice, and Cam Leotard for the Vikings. Shot just over top of the net, and it cannot stay in. So with another try here is Scott.
Leotard did a nice job of using the defender as a screen. I don't think the goalie picked the puck up till last second there.
Travis Blackhurst dumps it in deep into the Cadillac zone, and then he bowls over his man. That was Carpenter. Coming out with it are the Vikings. Good play there by Scott Clavon to take it away. And in behind the net, Nick Meyer will leave it for Justin Smith. Smith over to Phillips. Kept in at the point by Michael Fink. And now at center ice, Grant Lasowski with it. Lasowski whistles it in behind the net. and Nick Meyer plays it right on the stick of Fox. That was a nice pass by him. Vikings don't clear the first time, but get it out the second.
They just can't seem to get out of the zone free and clear.
Traverse City will dump it in, and they may be doing a lot of this, just dump and chase. Centering attempt doesn't make it through. Vikings come out with it. That pass goes over to the left side, and a big hit there on Phillips. That was Fraze. Fraze will come back with it on the left side. There's a shot, and it just deflected off the shoulder of Meyer. Seems to be dangerous every time he touches the puck.
Yeah, he's not shy about shooting that puck, is he?
No. There's a puck. It comes right back to him, and the Vikings try and clear, kept in by Blackhurst. Another save by Meyer. Not looking good here, and the forecheck is working excellent for Traverse City. Oh, there's a slash on Stevenson. They did not see it, so.
Got away with one there.
Centering attempt. Stevens, he'll spin back. He's got Blackhurst open. Blackhurst, that shot, oh, underneath, another save. He'll cover up with it, and whacking away at it is Grant Lasowski. Referees are in to break it up. I don't think there should be any penalties. Do you, Jeff?
Well, no, I don't think so. You got to protect your goalie. I think he did take a little extra whack in there, but you can't blame him. The whistle hadn't blown, but still, Cadillac's going to take exception to that, so they're protecting their goalie.
Yep. Good job by the referees to let him play.
No call, yeah.
Yep, no call. Face off deep in the Cadillac zone. It is won by the Vikings. High stick, and that's going to come all the way down the ice. Parker Hebden picked it out of midair, but it was above the crossbar height.
So if an offensive player touches the puck above the crossbar, then the face-off ends up all the way back to the defensive zone?
As long as that same team touches it next.
Gotcha.
If the other team touches it, it's waved off. All right, Cadillac with a offensive zone face-off. Ben Farley in the corner. Jordan Adlam trying to come out of the zone. Keeping it in is Gisha. Parker Hebden right on him. Up to Will Beatty. He's got a streaking Stevenson. Just missed him, and turning with it is Adlam. Nice shot there, just wide of the net. Blackhurst over to Beatty. And now coming out with it is Stevenson. Down the left side, he's got some speed going. Stevenson passes it just underneath the stick of Hebden.
Hebden's still looking for that hat trick.
Nice thought there by Stevenson. Vikings, Gabe Gisha trying to work his way around two guys, but Traverse City, there's a collision there by Scott, and then coming right back up high. And a penalty is going to be called, I believe, just on Traverse City with the head contact. He wasn't happy with the knee-to-knee contact at the blue line.
Right, that was a dangerous play, actually, and he turned right around and went right for no. I believe it was Noah Scott that gave him the original hit.
Yep, Noah had the hit, and then Blackhurst took exception and came back with the shot up to the head. So
that'll give Cadillac another opportunity at a power play. They've been 0 for so far. Let's see if they can get something done on this play.
So the penalty kill will be Fink and Beatty, Hebden, and Fraze for Traverse City. Fraze fires it around the boards and all the way down. There's a race for it. First one to it is going to be Will Beatty, but nice play by Nicky Meyer there. Good forecheck now by Traverse City to eat a little time off. And we've got Carpenter, David Carpenter with that first pass. Now over to Shanahan. It looked offside, and it is.
Yeah, he got a little bit ahead of himself.
Good call there by linesman Graham. Minute 32 to go in the Viking power play. They are down by 4. You're watching high school hockey action on My News 26 Sports. Long pass up to Hebden. Hebden trying to go around Noah Scott, but he stayed right with him and took the puck away. Now up to Gerstenberger. Somebody's mouth guard is on the ice. Around to Fraze. Kept in by the Vikings. Nice job. There's a pass to Stevenson. He corrals it, moves, but right there, Myers stood his ground, didn't go for the fake.
Yeah, Myers read that all the way. Nice save.
The net is off its moorings, so I wonder where the faceoff's going to be, because Traverse City was moving it back into their own zone.
Yeah, what is the call on that? But I think it was Cadillac player who knocked the mooring off. I think it was the goalie. If that makes a difference at all.
It should be in the Cadillac zone, but they're going to bring it up here. That's an interesting spot for it, let's put it that way.
Okay.
All right, face-off comes over to Taylor, back to Fox. Fox will put it in the zone. First one there is Fraze, and he pounds it down behind the net with 40 seconds to go in the power play. Not much going so far for Cadillac, Jeff.
Nope, not even close to getting a shot on goal.
The captain, Adlam, loses control over the line. Andrew Fraze will clear the zone again. 10:26 to go here in the game. 4-0 Traverse City. Backhanding out of the zone is Josh Bonifacio. Just great forecheck here by Traverse City. Really impressive team.
And they are now full strength.
Nice job cutting to the front of the net.
Scrambling in front of the net.
I think Farley had a chance to stuff that one home, but Tolfrey made a big save. Big crunching check there by Matt Fox on
He's had
Jack
a couple
Olson.
big hits tonight.
Now fighting behind the net for it, and net must be off. Net's
That Fox, he's got a low center of gravity, and he's a real solid player. He's gotten into a couple of the TC players tonight really good.
Yeah, when you look at him, Jeff, he's not a big guy, and he doesn't look, super, strong. But boy, oh boy,
he's
he does.
Solid kid. Yep. Nice defensive play.
Face off in the Cadillac zone. Justin Smith puts it around the boards to Kaspriak. Now Noah Scott. Good move there to get away from his man. Gets away from another one. He'll play it deep into the Traverse City zone, take a hit. Shanahan collides there with Bonifacio. Now Leotard back to the point. Smith, there's no defense over there. And coming in, and nice back check there by Gusser to break up the 2-on-1. Hustling in hard there is Cam Leotard in the corner. Blackhurst takes it. Out in front of the net, a shot. Oh, just wide. That was Cam Leotard with the attempt. Now Jack Stevenson, one-on-one with Justin Smith. Stevenson, nice move there. Shot right off the mask of Nick Meyer. That was some fancy stick work there.
Yeah, it was. He was able to get a good clean shot off.
Hebden falling down as this point man, and it goes through. That's Miguel Ferraro. Adlam centers it out. Tolfrey deflects it into the corner. Now the Vikings almost had an opportunity. There's a stuff around and clearing it down the ice. It may go right to the goalie. No, just enough for an icing. 9:38 to go. Face off in Traverse City zone. Vikings will tap it into the corner. Fox and Stevenson.
Seems like Stevenson's been hanging out in that neutral zone all period here.
Yeah.
Effectively.
Yep. Well, the defense can never really commit with him that far out on center ice.
Yeah, he's obviously a threat out there. He's already got 1 goal tonight. And had a couple good shots.
9:13 to go here, third period. Traverse City Central Trojans and the Cadillac Vikings on My News 26 Sports. Bill Dooley and Jeff Castillo here bringing you the action. Over the line, Clevan puts it in the corner. Coming out with it is Traverse City, and a nice play there to break it up. Nick Meyer, pass up to Gerstenberger, right on the tape. Brennan Gerstenberger cuts between his man. He'll chase it down in the corner. Hayden Watkins. And a little bit too far out in front, so Brock Taylor, he'll wheel it into the zone. Fraze with that patented long pass of his.
And boy, the Trojans spread out so nice. Just hard to cover man-to-man when they're spread out the way they are, trying to get solid pressure on the puck.
Phillips for the Vikings will dump it back into the zone. Everybody getting a line change here. That was Ian Munch for Cadillac. He took a little shot from Fraze. Back into the zone. The Vikings will tag up. Nope, they haven't tagged up yet. High stick there, I think. Yep. That'll come all the way back down into the Viking zone.
And basically on that tag-up call, if the puck is in the neutral zone and you still have offensive players inside the offensive zone, they have to clear all the way, all of them, and before they can go back in. So that was the tag-up call there. They hadn't done that. Not sure how well I explained that, but
no, it was clear as mud. I understood it perfectly. Puck is in the zone. That is Alex Leotard. Tried to center it. Knocked down by Nick Davies. And Grant Lasowski comes out with it. Good play there by Scott to step up and keep it in.
This is a young line for Cadillac. They had a couple freshmen and a sophomore out there. They've been playing really well tonight.
What numbers? Is that number 13, Joe Mishno? Right, yeah, it is for Traverse City. I couldn't tell his number. It was tucked into his jersey there. Mishno will go for a change. Stepping in there, Nick Davies caused a little bit of a problem. So the Vikings will chip it back out, and Stevenson will take it for Central.
Just under 7 minutes remaining in tonight's game.
Couple big hits there. Parker Hebden plays it along the boards. First one to it is Gisha. Now playing that puck is number 7. That's Justin Smith. First one to it's going to be Farley, I think. Farley is tied up in the corner. Back to the point. Smith. And that one deflects way up into the netting. Sponsors tonight are Pizza Plus and Cadillac Casting. Want to thank you very much for helping us bring you high school sports on My News 26.
And remember, viewers, if you'd like to get a DVD copy of tonight's broadcast, they are available. If you contact the station, they are $25 and well worth the price.
And I was told, Jeff, that you can also get one online if you go to the website. So,
okay, good to know.
Yep. All right, we've got 6 minutes to go here in the third period. Cadillac is down 4-0 to Traverse City. There's a little scrum going on in the corner. That shot never made it through from Fox. The second one is knocked down with a skate. And lining up, that was Kyle Knowles that went down hard. And we got an offside. And an interference.
Yeah, Matt Fox got called for the interference on that. I don't think the puck was quite close enough.
It probably felt pretty good, Phil, for Fox to get that hit.
Well, to say he got his money's worth.
That's understating it.
Exactly.
So Traverse City will go on the power play, and they were pretty deadly early on in this game when they had a power play. It didn't take them long to score. Vikings will clear.
2 minutes for interference. Time to penalty 11 minutes 19 seconds. Fox 2 for interference at 11:19. This penalty kill is brought to you by the Wexford County Sheriff's Department.
All right, that's PA announcer Eric Sharp. And coming out with it is Andrew Fraze, the senior, with some speed, going wide. He's going to set it up now. Over on the left side, just out of the reach of Fink, and it's cleared down by Adlam.
And Cadillac brings a couple new penalty killers out. Gussert and Cam Leotard.
Hebden with the shot, and it's smothered by Nick Meyer. Not quite sure where it was. Goalies don't like to move at all when they don't know where that puck is.
Oh, no. They've usually got a fairly good feeling that they stopped it, but you just never know where it's going to be. 1:15 left in the power play for the Trojans.
Fraze with the wrist shot. That hit his own man, Will Beatty. Now they'll play it back to Fink. Fink to Fraze for a one-timer. Wow, did he get a lot on that one.
Yeah, he did.
And that'll go all the way down the ice. Chasing after it is Mike Gussert. The goalie will pass it out to Fink. Up to Fraze. Andrew Fraze steps over the line. He'll dump it into the corner. First one there is Hebden. Hebden takes a check there from Noah Scott. Coming out in front of the net is Hebden, and he's just taken down, and the Vikings will clear it. We got a penalty coming up to Traverse City.
Well, I didn't exactly see what happened.
It was a little retaliation.
Yeah. Well, Gussert's definitely feeling that one. Goes to the bench slowly.
The referees are discussing if this could be a potential 5-minute major, so we'll see.
I'm sure if the opposing player, the victim, is injured by any way, that affects the
That also
the call.
does. It definitely affects the call.
Okay.
And Parker Hebden is going to be leaving the ice surface, so we know that we've got at least a 5-minute on him, probably a 5 and a 10. And they're discussing it right now, so while we have just a moment here, we want to, if anybody is interested in sponsoring sports on My News 26, you can contact the station at 231-577-1844. Go online also at mynews26.com. Want to remind you of tomorrow night's girls basketball game. We'll be bringing you the action from Cadillac, and that's going to be approximately a 7:30 time, but the replay will be at 10:30 after the game.
Timeout, Traverse City Central.
And the Trojans have called a timeout to discuss the strategy here. Yeah, you're right. They just posted the 5-minute up on the board, Bill.
Okay, so that
So
means
that's going to put them basically, well, they're not shorthanded right now. It's going to be 4-on-4 for another 31 seconds, but they will be shorthanded for the remainder of the game. Even if Cadillac scores, their player is going to stay in the box, correct?
that is
Traverse
correct.
City penalty to number 21, Parker
That's one of the
Hebden.
few penalties where
5
they
minutes
just
for
stay in
spearing,
and
game disqualification.
spearing.
That was a spearing call.
That is a serious call, Jeff. You hardly ever see spearing called.
Yeah, you don't see that very often, and it's unfortunate.
And that's a DQ, game disqualification.
12 minutes, 49
So
seconds.
I believe he will also have to sit out an additional game the next game that they play, and that could be a big loss to Traverse City.
Yeah. Definitely with him being on their top line.
And there's no room for that really in the game, and a player can be injured really bad on a spearing play.
Yeah, let's hope Mike Gussert's okay. He did hobble over to the bench slowly. I can see him behind the bench kind of walking it off. But, yeah.
All right, we want to give another shout out to our great crew here tonight. Jeff, can you let us know who our camera people are?
Our camera crew is Wyatt Van Dynen. We've got Dakota Pike and Rain Johnson Hill, I believe, doing a wonderful job on the cameras tonight. And Eric Wotilla is our director for the evening. I'm Jeff Castillo, and we've got Bill Dooley bringing this game to you. Noah Scott getting smothered, and Adlam turns with the puck. He's heading in. Tries chipping it over to Gisha and just can't quite get a hold of it. Brock Taylor keeps it in. Takes a shot. Oh, almost a deflection there. And TC Central breaks out. Trying that pass over to Stevenson again. Stevenson's been on that fast break all night. Puck works into the zone. Andrew Fraze rims it around. Adlam takes it on the boards, brings it into the corner behind the net, chips it up to Noah Scott, and Gisha finally pokes one through, and the Vikings have scored on the power play.
Well, Jeff, the Vikings got a little luck with you making the call there.
Apparently I should have done this a little while ago. No, I'm sure that has nothing to do with it. But they did get good pressure and made some good plays, a little scramble in front of the net, and Gisha was able to backhand it. I think he actually took a couple stabs at it there and was able to get enough on it to get it past Jacob Tolfree.
And the nice thing about this, it's 4-1. There's still some time if they can keep scoring, and that guy has to stay in the box.
Right, absolutely. The Trojans are shorthanded for the remainder of the game, unless Cadillac takes a penalty, of course. But
yep.
You can score as many goals on a major penalty without the player coming out of the box. So Gabe Gisha on that goal, and Jordan Adlam on the assist. Down in the TC Central zone again. Coming out of there is Gisha again. Into the corner. Brings it up to, over to Adlam. Oh, out in front to Farley, and he just couldn't hold on.
That was a good scoring opportunity there by Farley.
Yes, it was. Freeze battling for the puck with Adlam. Ooh, centered again. Tolfree with the stop. Gisha digging, and Freeze able to ice the puck down. Nick Meyer on the stop, and he brings it up to center ice to Noah Scott. Noah battling. Farley chasing. Freeze is able to, again, bring the puck down the ice.
We're at the 2-minute mark left here in the third period. The Vikings have cut the lead to 4-1, and they still have a power play for the remainder of the game.
Gussert brings it up, is hit, but he remains his balance. Farley's got the puck, he's wide open. Oh, and a nice stop by Tolfree. Noah Scott picks it up, stick handles, doesn't quite get a shot, gets deflected, and puck is still in the zone. Scott brings it up over to Fox. Fox takes a nice shot and misses the net. Looks like the puck is going to end up getting out of the zone. Over to Noah Scott. Scott takes a look, makes a nice move, and he's going to give it over to Fox. Fox trying to get a move. Gussert picks the puck up. Nice pass over to Noah. Noah Scott with a nice shot and a good save by Tolfree. Another shot. Vikings putting all kind of pressure on this power play. Traverse City on their heels just a little bit here. Nice keep in by Aspriak, and a nice tip by Gussert and just missed the net.
That was a design play, Jeff.
Was. Adlam seemed to hit the side of the net there. Cam Leotard with it, brings it out in front, and a nice save.
Net's off.
Puck did end up going in the net, but I believe the net came off its moorings. So the whistle blows it dead, and we will have an offensive zone
Actually, they're gonna take it out over the zone. They said that Cadillac knocked it off.
Okay, so Cadillac knocked the net off, so the faceoff comes outside the blue line into the neutral zone.
We're gonna have a timeout by Cadillac, and they have pulled their goalie to make it a 2-man advantage at this point. It's too bad that the faceoff had to come out over the blue line.
Yeah, and well, we'll see if the goalie stays out or if he's going to hang out at the blue line. I guess in a 4-1 game, there's really no.
Yeah, I would just take him out at this point.
We've got 47 seconds left in the game.
Boy, it's been a flurry of activity for the Vikings, and they are ending on a good note here with a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it has. I think that penalty kind of gave them a little ray of hope. Gisha was able to get that goal, and it seemed to invigorate the team. Putting a good amount of pressure on, got quite a few shots.
Now this game is going to air on Saturday at 4 p.m. That'll be January 16th. If anybody is interested, they can watch this game Saturday, January 16th.
And it's also airing tonight at 10:30, correct?
That is right.
Yep.
Although us announcing it, they won't know that because it's not live.
That's right.
All right, Coach Scott Graham has a plan, sending his troops out there. They're going to skate with no goalie, so they'll have 6 attackers, and Traverse City will have 4. That one is dumped in, and it's just behind the net, clearing the zone for Traverse City. Noah Scott. With 30 seconds to go here in the third period, Traverse City has got an empty net. Will Beatty down the left side. There's a backhand shot into the net. And that will ice it right there.
That's pretty much going to seal it if it wasn't sealed before with the 3-goal lead. But
is that Will Beatty's, I think, his second goal? I think he got that one-timer early on, number 19.
Yeah, he scored, I believe, the 4th goal. So this is his second in a row.
Okay.
And he's got, let me see, an assist? 2 assists. He's got a couple goals and a couple assists tonight. Great night for Will Beatty.
All right.
Between
Vikings,
him and Heblin and
Stevenson.
And Stevenson.
And Fraze,
right.
yeah.
They definitely paced the team tonight as far as scoring goes.
Assisted by number 4, Michael Fink. Time to roll 16 minutes, 40 seconds. Beatty, his third of the game for Fink at 16:40.
All right, we got 13 seconds left in the game here. Vikings trying to get something in front of the net. Traverse City will ice it, and that will do it for tonight's game. The Traverse City Central Trojans are going to skate off with a 5-1 convincing victory over the Vikings. So, we will be back in just a moment for our post-game wrap-up. As the players shake hands, we'll let you know that the final score here was Traverse City Central Trojans 5 and the Vikings 1. We'll be back in just a moment.